Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 13 of the Vegan Weight Watchers Challenge. So I have, first of all, I am making banana chocolate chip muffins for my kids for breakfast. And then my boys are almost out of granola bars that they take with them once a week, I think, for snack for school. So I'm going to make some of those as well. So I've been in the kitchen cooking for a little bit, and I've actually been up for quite a while. It's 2:49. I've been up for about 3 hours now. I'm just couldn't go back to sleep last night after I woke up, and too much on my mind and whatever. Anyways, I just don't feel like cooking at all. So I came up with a few different ideas. I'm up so early that I'm going to probably need to have like 3 meals worth of food with me today, because by the time I get to work at like 6:15, 6:30, by 6:30, I'm gonna be starving if I don't eat before I leave. So let's talk some different plans of something to do when you need something healthy and you just don't feel like it, but you don't want to have very many points. So I have some ideas, and I think that these will all work out just fine. So my first plan of action, I figured I would have a veggie burger and some vegetables. So at Costco, they have veggie burgers in their freezer section that are, I don't know, I haven't had them, but are very good according to my husband, but they're not gluten-free. So my son, that can eat normal food but not gluten, can't eat them, but my husband really likes them, so he gets those for himself. And they used to have at Costco the gluten-free ones, which were also really awesome. They don't anymore. So we've been buying this brand called Dr. Praeger's whenever it's on sale. You can get it at, we get them at Kroger, you can get them at Sprouts, you can get them at Whole Foods, wherever. They're everywhere. This one I have not had before. They have a bunch of different kinds, but we have 3 different kinds. We've got one in the freezer that's called Sweet Heat Beet Burgers or something like that. I figured I wouldn't even bother to try that one because, I mean, I could handle the beet flavor probably, but the heat part, probably not. So I didn't even look up the points on that one. And then the other one is California Burger, I think. And this one is called the All-American Veggie Burger. So they've got 2 different ways that you can have burgers. Like this one there's 2 burgers in this package and they're both 4 ounces. Or the other box, like the California burgers, there's 4 burgers in there, but they're all 2.5 ounces. So they're smaller burgers, which I guess is good for when you've got little kids. I don't know. Or if you want to eat 2 of them, whatever. So the smaller burgers have 4 points, but this big burger that's 4 ounces only has 5 points. So it made sense to me to just have one of these rather than 2 of the other ones. So I'm going to put one of these in the oven. I'm cooking muffins right now, so the oven will be on anyway, and make one of these. So I figured I would take one of these, and then to go with that, something that I really like, and you guys just pick the vegetable that you like the best, I'm going to have some yellow wax beans. Need to rinse these and drain them, and rinse them really well because they do have salt in here, but I love wax beans. They're so good. So I'm going to have one meal. It's going to be wax beans and a burger. So that's one idea. And that would be a total of 5 points. So that's not bad. Another idea that I had was just to have hummus and veggies. So I am going to there's Trader Joe's has this eggplant hummus. It's really very good. And for the whole container, it's not a huge container, but for the whole container it's 7. I'm going to take half of it. So that's 3.5. I think we have cucumbers in the garage in the refrigerator. I'm not 100% sure. I think so though. But we definitely have chopped up carrots. We always have these in the house, like always. There's never a time that we don't have these because my husband eats a lot of hummus. He really enjoys it, so this is very healthy for him. So I'm going to have a small container of hummus with some carrots, and that's going to be absolutely delicious. According to my husband, pretzels and hummus are also extremely delicious. I wouldn't know. That does not sound pleasing to me, but if you guys have never tried it, maybe you should. He said it's absolutely wonderful. So that is one meal idea. And then my next idea is, okay, so that would have just 3.5 points in it total. And my next idea is kind of like a taco salad-ish. So I don't have any cabbage right now, which is practically unheard of in my house, but I don't have any. I do, however, have some spinach. So I've got spinach in a bag. I'm going to chop that up a little bit and mix in a cup of rice, which 1 cup of rice has 6 points. And then I'm going to, Now, if you're going for visually appealing, you would probably want to use black beans with this. Just sprinkle some black beans in. I've got a can of pinto beans open in the refrigerator that's got like this much beans left in the bottom of it. So I'm going to use this. I think my husband made like a pasta salad last night, and so he uses tofu and beans to mix together to make mayonnaise for the boys. So there's just a little bit of beans left in here. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to put some of that, sprinkle that in there. I've got some canned corn that's open. I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. And then once this thaws, which you just put it in the sink in some water, it'll thaw really super fast, but I've got time, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to take one of these little chunks of tofu that's frozen and chop it into little pieces and put it in there. So seeing as the tofu is free and the beans are free and the corn is free and the spinach is free, the only part that counts is the rice, which is 6. And to make my salad, I'm going to take some of this red taco sauce. I really like this one. La Victoria also has a medium flavor one. I've never tried it before because this has a nice flavor to it and it's not spicy and I like it. So you can have, though, I mean, this is just like all vegetable practically, because you can have 5 tablespoons of this for like 1 point, which is ridiculous. There's no chance that you would ever use 5 tablespoons of something like taco. Well, I don't know. If you had a big enough salad, you'd use 5 points maybe. So anyways, I'm gonna have a plate of salad with taco sauce. So there's 3 different ideas. We've got one that's 5 points, we've got one that's 3.5 points, and one that is 6 points. So if I eat all of those, which would not be hard to do, 11, 12, 13, 14, so like 15-ish points. Yeah, I mean 14.5, but whatever. We'll just go 15. So that's, I mean, plenty of food for a day, although when I come home, since I've been up for so stinking long, I might be hungry still or again, I don't know, in which case I could still find something else to eat. Would not be a problem. I thought about taking some fruit with me today also, in case I wanted something sweet. I am not going to take, I have a little bit of the soy creamer left. I'm not going to take that with me. I'm going to take some soy milk with me so that when I make a cup of tea, I can put in some soy milk and it will only be 1 point. So I'm going to do that at work, so that'll bring me up to 16 points. And I'll have a nice big cup of tea and it'll be lightly sweetened from the soy milk and it won't have the extreme number of points in it that the soy creamer does, which is kind of exciting to me. I'm really looking forward to trying that. So that's it for me for this morning. I'm just gonna go put those things together, and I have to, I'm still making muffins, or baking them at least, in the oven, so I need to get the granola bar mix put together and get that ready to go, and that'll need to go in the oven next. So I gotta get my veggie burger cooked, and yeah, otherwise that's it for me for now. But I'll be back with you guys this afternoon and let you know how things are going, and if I eat some more tonight, I'll let you know about that. And otherwise, that's it. I'll talk to you later, guys. Okie dokie, guys, it is after work time, and do you guys know that French onion soup mix that they sell at the store has milk in it? Why? I don't know. Anyway, I needed some to make a recipe that I wanted to make, and so I was looking at the store, and all of it had whey protein in it, or whey powder rather, which was disappointing. But I found a recipe online that is all just straightforward ingredients. So anyways, we'll just make our own. That'll be just fine. So we're gonna do that tomorrow morning. But anyway, for today, I had my tea with my regular soy milk, which wasn't even a point, but we'll just call it a point. And it really wasn't nearly as good. Like, disappointingly not as good, but whatever. Maybe I'll just get used to it. That would be good. Holy cow, it's bumpy on this road. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I had my tea, which was a point. I had the first thing I ate when I got to work was, let's see, the burger and the beans, which was super delicious. I would totally recommend trying that burger if you guys haven't had that before. It was really tasty. I cooked it at 450 degrees in our little countertop oven, actually, because the other oven was needing to cook at 350. So, and I did it for 9 minutes on each side. It says 7 minutes, but at 7 minutes, it didn't really quite look as much done in the middle section as I wanted it to be. So I went ahead and put it in for a little bit longer. So 9 minutes on each side. And that was like perfect. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I really enjoyed that. So that was 5 points. So it was a total of 6. And then I had, let's see, what else did I take with me? I had the carrots and hummus a little while later, and that was delicious. And so that would be 9, let's just say 10 points. And then I had my rice salad stuff. So I intended for the taco-y salad stuff that I made to be a cold salad. I wasn't enjoying it at all cold. So I warmed it up in the microwave till it wasn't hot. So like the spinach wasn't like all wilty and gross or anything. But it was definitely not cold anymore. So it was definitely warm. And it was awesome. It was quite tasty too. So anyway, that's it for me for today, guys. I am going to go home and I'm not going to eat again because I am not hungry. I actually just ate at like 4:30ish, 4:45. So I'm going to be good to go until tomorrow. I'm going to visit with my kiddos and visit with my husband and go to bed because I'm tired because I've been up since 10:21 last night and it's now 5:15. So it's that time of day. I'm getting tired. By the time I get home, it'll be about 6:30. And good hour and a half, and I will be ready for bed. Alrighty, guys, have a good one, and I will talk to you again in the morning.